are the Misscliks, and we're back with more Misscliks D&D Nimmorgeist. We have just accomplished something big. We rarely find such success as we did when we took down the Archdeacon of 10th. And now we are in his temple, and we're looking for loot and to get out alive.
Awesome. So here in the temple, there are 4 exits. There's one in the north west, heading north, one in the northeast, heading east, one in the southeast, which is where you came from, and that's also heading east, and then the hallway goes back south, and one in the southwest, heading south. So the one in the southwest heading south is heading back towards the door that you guys used to enter. It's sort of a back door to this cathedral.
Okay, hold on. Use the same. I want to take back my warhammer, and I want to put as many gold as I can in my pockets.
Okay.
Can we do that?
So there's a palanquin built out of solid gold.
This is solid, 5,000 pounds.
Yeah.
Oh, so there's not.
It's not a pile of gold coins. He's sitting on a platform made of gold.
That's disappointing.
So
that's
but
the thing that
you
makes
said
her
there's
really
lots of gold around, right? So, like, is there a gold storage room that we can go raid?
You'd have to, like, take a look around, but it's the Cathedral of 10th.
But wasn't there
Surely
like
there's something.
There was a thing that at the end of 1 year and 1 day, you could carry as much gold as you could.
Yeah.
So that's not
from
in
the palanquin.
So you would have to like carve
Chisel it off, yeah.
What if I
smash it with your warhammer?
Would I know if my warhammer is more solid than gold?
I would think
it would be very challenging to smash off gold from this palanquin with your warhammer.
Because wouldn't it just kind of like smush?
Yeah.
Because gold's kind of soft.
I think we should look for a file.
If we use a knife and a warhammer.
I got pythons.
So you could definitely try to cut off gold from this palanquin.
No.
Certainly. But you're under a little time pressure. You've kind of organized a surgical strike, killed the guy you wanted to kill. So you can, but if you do that, you won't get the chance to explore the rest of the cathedral.
I think that we should go find the treasure room because this is like the biggest booty treasure room in the whole city.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'd like to fill my pockets.
Yeah, okay.
I'll send Spidey first.
Okay.
Spidey and Stephen Hawk could go looking around.
Yes.
That'd be great.
Bo and Stephen Hawk. Go.
Awesome. Okay, so where does Spidey Boo go?
I think Spidey Bo wants to go still that way. Like, we want to go back the way we came from, but there was like 4 other doors, so I think that's where I'm
Back where you came from, there was only the door with the acolytes in it.
Really?
And that's where they came all out of. And then there was like the hallway, but from your knowledge of the space, you think that the south door, the southwest door in this room, just leads back to that same hallway.
Okay.
So really the directions you haven't explored are northeast and northwest.
Okay. When we leave, just as a prior warning, I definitely shut the door enough to make sure that it's stuck again.
Yeah,
okay.
I agree. Let's explore the east.
Okay. So Spidey Bo and Stephen Hawk are going ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, so they scout out ahead. You guys don't have any lights, and there's no lights down here, so once again, poor Tabitha is plunged into complete and utter pitch blackness.
I'm holding on to Bryn.
Though you could have grabbed like a torch from the walls. Do you want to do that, Tabitha?
Oh, wait, yeah.
No, I want to stay stealthy, so I just follow Bryn.
Okay, cool.
What if we dressed like acolytes?
Yeah,
I like
that idea. I'm not sure we fit the description of an acolyte.
Yeah, they will not believe I'm
6'6" demon tiefling.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
Okay.
I can try, though.
You head down the hallway. Spidey Bo tells you the hallway curves to the right. You follow. It does. Spidey Bo tells you the hallway curves to the left, and then to the left again. You follow. It does. Spidey Bo tells you the hallway curves to the left. You does. And then there's a fork. The hallway continues forwards and just dead ends. Or Spidey Bo also sees that it goes off to the right and then to the left, and after that he doesn't see anymore. Which direction do you want to go? Straight to the dead end or right?
I'm going to send the hawk down the dead end hall just to see what's there.
Give me a perception check with advantage for the hawk.
Good job, Hawk. Stephen Hawk.
9 plus 4. 13.
That's with advantage?
I rolled a 7 and I rolled a 9.
Wow. Okay. Stephen Hawk doesn't see anything.
Oh, no.
Do you want Spidey Bo to run down there and check?
No.
Spidey Bo can go
well,
that
I know,
way.
because if he doesn't see anything, I would have. Okay. We would have. Stephen Hawk sees nothing.
So you head to the right.
So we head to the right.
With Spidey Bow reconning.
Yeah, the hallway here, I mean, it's just like, you know, a narrow, like 5-foot wide hallway through the bowels of this cathedral. It, you know, you head to the right, it curves to the left, it curves to the right, it curves to the left, and then it curves back to the left again, opening into, oh, actually, let me see here. Yeah, so there's an iron portcullis here in the doorway that's leading into a large, empty room with, there's like a plush carpet all along the floor and a lit candelabra chandelier hanging from the ceiling. It just looks like a really nice, sort of lush room.
Like a ballroom.
Yeah. It's big enough for a small ball. Maybe like some close friends
Doesn't seem awesome.
of the Archdeacon of 10th, a well-known and renowned dancer.
And we can see in that room, you said?
Yeah.
And there's no more door, nothing?
So like you're craning, sort of, you can't really see around the corner from where you are right now. So from your current vantage point into the room, you can see that it's about 25 feet wide, and then it goes off to your right, like some unknown distance. But there's this portcullis in the way, so
It's a portcullis.
Just a big
it's like
door.
a big iron grate.
Oh, okay. So can we try and lift it or look?
Yeah.
Spidey Bow.
Look for a thing.
Spidey
You
Bow.
can just crawl in. Right?
Yeah, Spidey Bow crawls in. Okay, so it
I'm
advances
here
to
for
the
trouble when you
east,
crawl
or
there.
sorry, it's to the west, like 50 feet. And there is a door leading to the north. And this is like a big, ornately carved stone door. And then there's like a smaller wooden door that heads west from here.
I really want to go back down that dead end hallway.
Yeah, I'm curious too.
How
But
far away are we from that?
It
Why?
seems like it.
From the dead end, you know, it'd take you like 12 seconds to run back there real quick.
Can I
Like, I know.
dash back because I'm fast and just make sure before we try opening this?
Yeah.
That dead end is bugging me. I think there may be something there.
You head down to the dead end.
Okay.
Yeah.
Meta as
What are you doing here?
I'm just trying to see what's down there.
Okay, you're like examining
Yeah.
the area. Give me a perception check with advantage.
18. 20.
Okay,
Wow.
after a little bit of searching, are any of you trying to lift the portcullis?
I mean, I guess that's what we would.
I was sending Spidey
Oh,
Bow.
okay.
You're
Okay,
waiting
you were
for me,
exploring
I
through
would
Spidey Bow.
imagine, right?
Yeah,
I'm I'll check really quick.
you find like the outlines of stones that have grooves around them, and you find a small like lever that's hidden under a slot on the bottom of the wall, and you pull on it, and the entire wall rotates around. And on the other side, you see that against the wall in the lower, in the southeast corner, which is like directly across from the portcullis, you see a bookshelf that's up against the wall. It just rotates around.
Awesome.
And Brielle appears just like,
Oh.
I lift up my cane and I go, "Hi there!"
So I tell them,
on the inside here, you see like a flywheel just around the corner from the portcullis.
what's a flywheel?
It's like, you know what they use to steer ships?
like a.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like that,
Okay.
except it's built out of iron.
Oh, okay.
To
Okay.
raise
You go
the
and start
Yeah.
turning the wheel.
Totally.
The portcullis raises and it opens the door for the rest of your companions.
Why, thank you.
It's like
dear.
too easy, guys.
I rolled a 20 though.
Reunited with Spidey Bow at last.
Yay.
No treasure there. Let's keep looking. We only have a little time.
Yeah, so there's a door that heads to the west and a stone carved door that heads north.
Can we send Spidey under one of them?
Yeah,
Okay, which one?
the wood one.
Okay, the wood door. Yes, good. Okay, so the room in here is like a small kitchen, and there's like hanging meats along one wall, and like a couple of tables where like some food has been prepared. A small stove in the corner.
You guys are hungry.
There is a bone door in the northwest and a open door to the west of this room.
Should we go in the stone door then?
Yeah.
Bone
Okay.
door.
Bone door.
No. Like we're not going to go through the wood door and go into the kitchen. We're going to pick the other door now.
Got it. Okay, is Spidey-Bo just going to crawl under?
I think Spidey-Bo's crawling under the bone door.
Okay, so Spidey-Bo comes...
Yeah.
Oh, under
We can
the
let
bone
him
door in
scout
the
where
kitchen.
we're
Yeah,
not scouting.
Spidey-Bo wants to see what's
So you guys
behind
open the
bone
stone
door.
door?
They open the
Who
stone door,
is-
I check out the bone door.
Who's opening the stone door?
Multitask.
What is the modifier or the bonus?
Bonus? Modifier?
Well, like, what's the
to
skill?
open it?
Yeah. Oh, just
Hand.
Hand plus...
Roll for hand.
Roll
to
plus
get one.
hand.
You.
it's me.
Yep.
I'm opening the door.
Okay, you grab the door when all of a sudden
Uh-oh.
nothing threatening happens.
Okay.
But it is locked.
Okay. I am a thief. I can pick locks.
Okay, cool.
So I am going to put my ear on the door first and see if I can hear anything.
roll
through
me
the
a
door.
perception check.
16.
Okay, you listen pretty solidly.
What's the perception at? What do you add to it? Perception 3.
Plus your
19.
perception. 19. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
You hear like the sounds of very faint explosions and still like some cheering and crying and stuff like that.
So does that mean it's an outside door?
It might not be literally an exterior door, but maybe down that hallway or something like that.
So I tell them what I hear and say, should we go in the kitchen?
In the meantime, Spidey-Bo has gone into a small closet in which Spidey-Bo sees a large pile of sacks that have coinage in them, as well as a few scrolls and a potion.
Well done, Spidey-Bo!
So,
You
yeah.
guys are like focusing on the other thing, and I'm like, Spidey-Bo!
With that information,
did
I'm
it again.
convinced this is likely a door to the outside, so let's go in the kitchen.
Okay. So you guys go over to...
Makes sense. He liked food and he
You
liked
enter
gold.
the kitchen, the door opens easily. So in the northwest corner, which is like catty corner to where you entered from, there is a bone door that leads into this closet.
With the sacks of
Feels
coins.
weird
Yes.
that they would hide the treasure in the kitchen.
Well, he liked
This
the
may not-
food a lot.
And it may not be the only place that he has treasure.
True.
He is the, minister of greed, basically.
Wasn't there another door?
Well, let's open this one and
Yes,
get these
there's
coins
a door
first.
directly to the east and it's
Okay.
open.
And it's open.
Not directly to the east, directly to the west.
Oh.
So-
Well, I take a peek.
Okay, there's a hallway that
I'll
like,
go open
curves
the
around.
bone
Okay.
door.
Okay, let me see.
Spidey-Bo is the man.
Okay, you open... Oh, it's locked.
Okay. I listen again.
Okay,
Well, no, he went in. I know
Yeah.
there's nothing in there.
Yeah.
I'm going to pick the lock.
okay.
I have advantage with these tools. I wrote Dex, 7 next to it.
Would...
What does that mean? Does that mean I add 7 because I'm an expert? Is that why I did that?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah. Can I get Spidey-Bo to give me a perception check?
Yeah.
Where's Spidey now?
What do I roll
He's inside the
for
closet.
Spidey-Bo perception checks?
Ooh, let's find out.
I'll roll a
I
20,
think
a
you-
d20.
I think it's
'cause-
plus 4, right?
Ooh, 4. Can I take an inspiration for Spidey-Bo?
Do you have it?
Yeah, you
Yes.
gave me inspiration earlier
For
for
the
our
kiss.
makeout
The
session.
Find Familiar add-on is 4, Steven. Is that what you're looking
All right, come on,
It gives plus 4 to
Spidey-Bo.
perception?
9 plus
Okay.
I
whatever.
think so. I'm pretty sure
If it's
it
my
was always
perception,
4,
I don't
but
think
it
it's
might
going to be
just
mine, but
I think it's just stats as a spider.
yeah.
I see.
So, okay.
9%, 9 plus spider stat.
So that's all it sees in there. It just sees this
Give back your
collection of
inspiration.
stuff.
then.
So roll your pick
Hey.
locks skill. And you
Which,
said it's plus 7.
Yeah.
With thieves' tools.
19
Okay.
plus 7, 26.
Whoa, you rolled a 19? Okay, yeah. You just like slip your lock picks in there and just go click, and then it just opens.
And then can I do like an arcana check before I walk in?
I mean, you haven't seen
Or, like-
anything yet
okay,
that
cool.
would
Okay.
warn you of anything.
I want a
arcane.
trap or something.
Yeah, so
Detect
You
traps?
could do a perception
I
check
do
to
a
see if
perception
there's
check?
anything you see.
11. Is that an 11? Yeah, plus 3.
Okay, there is a fine filament wire on the bottom of the door here.
Cool.
Yeah.
So I will not walk through the door, but it's a small closet, right?
Yep.
So I'm just going to reach in and
Okay.
carefully grab out everything that looks like it's of value.
You look up, and there's like a guillotine blade at the top of the door.
Awesome.
You reach
So I'm
through
just-
the door,
Yeah.
grabbing things. Your arms
my
do
God.
not get chopped off.
Thank you.
That's good.
One
Okay.
at a time, just in case.
You're
they
very
do.
generous here. Very generous.
You grab everything.
Mhm.
There were
Man, that would have been bad if you had just walked in the door and it just guillotined
Yeah.
you and we're just done.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
you grab 2,500 copper pieces,
What?
Oh, copper pieces.
That was so sad.
1,100 silver pieces,
Oh, okay, never mind. It's not over.
100 gold pieces,
Right.
2 spell scrolls of produce flame and disguise self,
Ooh.
and a thick red potion.
How does the spell scrolls work? Who knows who can learn it?
If the spell is on your spell list,
What was
then
the
you can
fire
just
one?
read it, so you can identify the spell just by glancing at it. If it's not on your spell list, you can never read it. If you want to use it, you take an action, and then you cast the spell. It consumes the scroll, and the spell is cast.
It's a one-time use. What was the
It's a
fire
one-time
one?
use.
Produce flame.
Produce flame.
So we need to check in like our thing if
Yeah. And then what was the last thing you said?
A red potion.
red
Thick
potion.
red potion.
Okay.
Oh, so I removed my poison potion actually.
And actually, this thick red potion looks exactly like the potion of healing that you brewed earlier,
Ah.
They look very similar.
So healing is red in our world.
apparently.
Okay.
Stamina would be green.
So
And
we
mana
Mana would be
potion
blue. And poison is probably yellow.
And bonus X. Oh, I thought bonus XP would be yellow.
so
Poison is like purple
we follow Lady down the
Maybe
hall.
so.
or black.
Yeah. Lady?
I just call her Lady because I don't want to
Vivian.
pronounce the French.
Oh,
Vivian.
I
So
see.
I've been calling her Lady
I
for
thought
like
you were
the
following.
last 20
I
episodes.
thought you were following like Spider Bro, who you were calling Lady. Spider Bro, Spider Bow.
Spider Bro.
Either Spidey Bow or Spider Bro.
Yeah.
Either one.
Either one.
Except it's a girl.
I mean, if
So-
Spidey Bow ever dies
Spidey
and then
Broette.
reincarnates into a male version and might become
It's
a Spider Bro.
technically the same thing without the R's.
Spidey Bow, Spider
Spider
Bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, so you follow this passageway around, and it's like curving and winding through the bowels of this arcane cathedral. And one of the passageways leads back to the main room, the worship chamber or whatever. And one of them curves down to a locked bone door, and that's the dead end where it ends.
Do we want to leave or do we want to keep? Do you want me to go unlock
I
that
mean,
door?
all the other acolytes are distracted. Why not take one more chance on one more door?
Send the
It's the kind of
spider.
sentence.
Come on, Spidey Bow, you've been doing such a great job lately. Actually, you've been doing a great job the whole
Amazing
time.
call on the spider, by the way, Jen.
Yeah,
was
that's
perfect.
totally worked out.
So we
Okay.
send Spidey Bow under the locked bone.
Spidey Bow goes under
I knew
the
everyone would be like, what the fuck is spider? That's
The
so
locked bone
lame.
door.
And I'm like, I have a dream.
There are burning torches and iron
Sorry.
sconces that line the south and east walls. There is a pool on the south side of the room that's glistening in the light. And there are 10 young men in here in varying states of like hunched overness.
Save the slaves!
We should make them our slaves.
No! These young men deserve...
It's all young men, right?
Yeah.
Well,
These young men deserve a life free of the tyranny of...
they are
now
clearly...
And then they
Right.
say, no one else should endure what I did.
They are
Inspiration
true.
point.
Well, if you like charge through the door, then yeah.
I'm like, they are clearly inferior, and
Are you-
we
are
should
you
use
just, like,
them to our
barging forward?
advantage.
I have to
Wouldn't.
pick the lock
Okay.
first, don't
That would be really picky.
Yes.
Cool.
I'm too skeptical.
Oh,
I would
I'm
be
gonna-
like, maybe they're also
Okay. Yeah.
trapping
No.
us.
Sure.
Can I listen through the door again?
Don't trust
Okay,
them.
give me a
See, we
perception
should use them as
I
slaves.
failed
One.
that. Okay. 14 on the lockpick.
Okay. It takes you like 10 minutes, and who has the best hearing? It's probably you. So, like as you
Not
sit there,
me.
like picking this lock, you hear from far across the other side of the cathedral like a door open,
Oh.
and then click, click, You hear the lock.
Send Stephen Hawk, quick!
Yeah, I'll send my hawk.
Okay, yeah. Stephen Hawk goes like flying through the halls. Are you going to go in the room
I do.
while Stephen Hawk is traveling?
Well, I
You
think
do?
as soon as she opens the door, I barge in and yell, "The tyrant is dead! Take your gold and leave!" And then I go, "Come on, let's go!" and try
Okay.
to run.
As soon as she opens the door, you walk in and a guillotine blade drops.
No!
As your foot triggers a tripwire.
I told you we needed to make them slaves.
Hey, I am easily bored and can't be bothered with details.
It nails you.
Would Spidey Bow have rolled for perception though when he went in the door?
Not unless,
Trying to get my
not
inspiration
unless
point, and I
Spidey Bow
just get
had
my foot
specifically
cut off.
That's why I
chosen
didn't
to
go
do
because it
so.
was a trap. I felt that.
Do you go in and
It
barge?
does you 10 damage.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
I thought it would kill her.
Hits you on the
instantly.
shoulder.
Yeah, it catches you. You get caught. All of the young men are
Yo,
going,
is she in the 5 feet of me?
Yes, because you were right by the door.
Yeah, she was right behind.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
And
you
I'm
can
like,
give it disadvantage.
And I'm like with my shield. Save me!
It's a 1. Okay.
So I'm like, and I'm like under a shield,
Shield, chug-chug.
and I'm like,
Taps the
You get it like stuck in your shield, but it costs you your shield. As this thing just like splits
We
the
will buy
entire
you a
shield
new
into.
shield as soon as we leave.
I'll buy you a new one. Thanks.
Okay.
Thanks, Bo.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine.
Now,
Okay.
now
Bo.
get out. Let's leave.
Spidey
Goodbye.
Bo.
So
Why
you're
didn't
just
you
like,
check
that
better?"
tyrant is dead. Ah. The tyrant's dead.
Take your gold and leave.
Yeah, they all go, thank you.
Or you could become,
Thank you.
or you could join us and serve us.
No. Ignore her.
Okay, they all walk past. They're like,
Well, yeah.
I tried to give them a
Go in
review.
your arc. Go in your
I'm
arc
like-
right now.
Oh, I looked through my hawk.
yeah.
eyes.
So there is.
So they know they can leave.
There's
safely.
another group of acolytes that's like that came in through the front door and are moving in the direction of the worship room.
Is that exit door that I listened through?
Mhm.
Is that the closest exit door that we know of right
Yes,
now? Okay.
closest
so
exit to your
is that the
current
opposite
position.
direction of where they're coming from?
That's like where they came from, but instead of going in the direction that you are, they're going back through the portcullis. So they're going to go through the portcullis and then wind around a whole bunch of passageways.
So I'm gonna take all of our people as quickly as I can to that exit door. That
can't
I heard
believe I
Okay.
didn't
we were
die.
gonna exit.
Cool. So you guys go like dashing through the
Dash,
halls
with the slaves.
on a
right?
one-horse open
Yeah.
sleigh.
There you go.
Wait.
The gold we go.
Yeah.
With the gold we
Cackling
go.
all the way. Okay.
We rush to the stone
Spidey
door.
Bo.
You rush to the stone
Spidey
doors.
Bo.
They're unlocked. You push them open. No guillotines.
I check.
There's a straight hallway. It's like plushly lined with velvet floor carpet, and there's like wood paneling on the walls. It's very beautiful. Like friezes of 10th and his miserliness, like grabbing all the things and hoarding them to him. And at the very end, big stone double doors that are slightly cracked. You push them open, step out into the bright sunlight, and
Where are we?
you're out in the plaza surrounding the cathedral
Where
of
the
10th.
night gas.
Okay.
In the temple row, and there's like still a couple night ghasts flying around far away. Like you're still hearing
I
the
wanted to
occasional
leave our
explosion or
weekend.
like collapse of a building from far away. You see like dust rising from a distant section of the temple row. But all in all, like there's nothing stopping you in your line of sight.
I go and cover. Let's go to.
What
Let's go
time
to
of day
cover.
is it?
I agree.
It's like 3-4
Okay,
p.m.
where-
something like that.
That aqueduct.
Dash.
That aqueduct.
Yeah, we're headed to the aqueduct, and we're gonna go back to Adria's hut.
It's
so
at
we
the
can
Okay,
opposite
so you're gonna
visit
like go
Adria's.
all the way around to the south side of the cathedral, climb up into the aqueduct,
Because
and
it's
go
like,
back.
Yeah.
it's like
Okay.
this. Oh, okay. Well, Tabitha can't be bothered with details, so she's like, I thought we were gonna go.
We wanted to go in the aqueduct, though, right?
Yeah,
That's
but
what I was-
now we're like so like.
Yeah, but inside there's the bad guys. We can't.
Yeah,
go
they were
inside
coming
again.
towards us, so that's why I took them to the.
We
I
had-
took
Yeah.
us outside. So
I understand. So like, here's the temple, right? And here's where we just came out, and here's like the main plaza where the battle's going on, right?
Well, there's
And then,
nothing
like,
There's
right
not an
now.
There's
active
no
battle
battle
right
anymore.
here. This is just a battle in the city.
Right. So wherever that was going on, and there's nothing keeping us from here. But the way we came was like we started over here and we took the aqueduct and we went beep, 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 and we came to the back.
Actually, so like that would be south and this would be north. So you guys came from that away, came up through an aqueduct, down into a side entrance, came all the way through here, came out to the north.
Okay,
So in
so
order
we've
to get
only
that
been
down to the feast halls, you'd have to go down the aqueduct, back down to the south.
here. So yes.
Which is what I want to do.
Yes.
Okay.
We're going to take the shortest distance to the aqueduct, get back inside, head back to my hut.
Now,
This is why we keep you around, Bryn.
That doesn't
Because you're
seem
smart.
like
you could go back to the Waterside District by going back down through Temple Row, underneath the feast halls, into the Waterside District, and then over to Adria's hut. Or you could go north, like out of the in the direction that you're currently headed. You could head into the Clockwork District, over into the Hangingberg, and then down into.
I don't like the Clockwork District.
I don't like
not one
Hangingberg.
bit.
You could go.
We know
okay.
Flink.
We know Flink
We know
in the
Flink.
Clockwork District.
We need
he
somebody.
could lead us.
Yeah, we
you
would
don't.
need somebody.
You don't necessarily know the route, but you could go south into the feast halls, and then from the feast halls into the Hangingberg.
I know the feast halls as well.
Well, we're looking
Let's
for.
just
We're going
take
to
the
Waterside
aqueduct.
Downs.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd rather go back in the aqueduct because we know what's there.
Okay. Cool.
And we already killed the
Sorry, Clockwork.
puppy, the war puppy.
Next time, Clockwork. That
I
was a
miss
sad
your Flink.
Clockwork.
That was a sad Clockwork. He was trying to
mean,
give us around.
I could think about what Clockwork looks like if we wanted to think about what it looked like for a second.
Let's
If we-
imagine.
it would
We're
look so
imagining Clockwork.
interesting. This around us, maybe,
Mm,
probably.
yeah.
at
I
some
almost
point.
envisioned it
But-
in my head.
We're still.
But we're
in-
not going there.
No, instead, we're going to
We're going
the
to
feast
the aqueduct.
halls.
We're going to the feast halls. We're
Okay.
going to Waterside
So-
Downs. Dell is waiting for us.
The city is actively hostile. You are
Yes.
avoiding like soldiers and night ghasts at every turn. So,
We join back up with the mob.
someone roll a survival check to see how well
Not
you're navigating.
You have the highest.
I have
of the
good
two.
survival.
Okay.
Yes.
And 14.
14 is pretty good. Choose 2.
7 and 8 of hearts.
We think hearts are good. Think.
I like our little travel. Our demons.
Okay, so you find, like, as you're going down through the aqueduct and then back down a couple side streets, to, like, you're not taking exactly the same path because, like, you know, you see night ghasts around the corner and stuff, but you're going sort of in the same direction. You find a large stand selling meat that has been abandoned, but what has not been abandoned is a coffer box that, you know, you see, like, the faint glint of gold from inside of it.
We totally just pick it up on our way out.
Yeah. The meat here smells delicious.
Everybody grab some food before we go.
Okay, cool.
I don't eat.
I definitely don't take strange meat.
I'm not eating it, but I keep it.
Yeah,
You
I'm
take the meat, but you don't eat it.
same.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna do detect poison when we rest or something.
I'll
Got
take
it.
a ration too, just
Or
for
d-
the sake of
purify,
having it.
detect, or like everything.
Whatever you can
Yeah,
do.
cool. Okay.
I mean, we could always throw it if we meet another war puppy.
Good point. You guys can carry it.
Meat.
I'll grab one for Tabitha.
Okay, let's see. In this box is 9 gold pieces and 18 copper pieces.
Cool.
More money.
Can't wait to split that. I don't know why I'm stealing your voices all the time.
You like imitating
wait
your
to
wife.
So it's not even a woman.
We just is this spoils of war? Is that why we get to keep it? I mean,
Yes.
Okay.
We hang out too much together. I'm like you, you're like me.
Okay,
It's okay.
you make it down to the same plaza that you entered from. There's all this destroyed, like the ancient temple structure has been demolished by all of the bombardment that the orderlies did.
Oh yeah.
And like there's just corpses everywhere, night ghasts, citizens, people from the Waterside Downs, people from
The pale worms.
the pale worms and the black cats.
Do we see our friends?
I wanted to
Oh
see
my
if we
God.
roll perception for
No,
our
There must
Okay.
be some survivors.
There's no survivor.
Well, I mean, the survivors have dispersed. Like, you guys have been gone for like 6
We
hours.
lose
wanna
the
know-
bodies.
I want to
Ow.
know if we see Tane or Balda.
Someone make a Constitution saving throw for each of them.
Ooh,
Oh.
I have +2 Constitution.
Well, it's
Oh,
going to
oh,
be their
for
Constitution
theirs.
saving throw.
Okay.
So
Oh.
just roll +3.
So we've got a 9 and a 1.
Oh no!
And then +3.
But total is 4 and 12.
Okay. Oh no, that's even worse.
Why?
Because you see Tane, and he's sitting cross-legged. His blood is coating his arm. He's sitting there holding in his lap the head of Balda.
Oh no!
Not
He's sad.
he's not decapitated, but like he's just stroking the hair of the dead Balda. He's blubbering.
Yeah.
Oh, the black cats were so noble.
I walk up and I put my hand on his shoulder and I say, son, you have learned a great lesson this day. Allies are more valuable than enemies.
Oh shit! I was not sure where you'd be going with that, and then you pulled it out because I was like, you learned a great lesson today about caring for people, and then they die, and then whoa, allies.
So we
We'll
would-
help you
more
carry.
valuable
We'll
than
help
enemies.
you carry his body. Let's go. Let's leave
Or
this
the
place.
enemy of my enemy is your. Was that it?
Anyway, I can't be bothered with details like that. Let's go.
Yeah, he appreciates it greatly. Are you gonna help him
Yeah.
carry
Yes.
his
Yeah.
buddy? Okay,
Well, let's
so,
bring him back to his family and bring peace between your two
Yeah,
Totally. Absolutely.
Okay,
clans.
cool.
So we follow Tane back to the.
Yeah, so you guys
Oh, and
head
we got all the servants too.
head into the stone archway that leads into the
Black
feast
cat.
halls.
Are we still with the slaves?
No, they went home.
No. Yeah, they all dispersed.
We really should have kept
Hunched
them as
over,
servants.
hunched back.
They were weak.
Yeah, we're not going to
Um,
listen to you.
Exactly.
And that
They
is
couldn't
the
help
end of this episode.
Awesome.
What will our adventurers do next? Find out in the next episode. Follow us on Twitter at MISSCLIKS. Misscliks to find out updates about live streams and more episodes.